All right, so today is Saturday, September 17th, and it's a little bit after 1 o'clock, low 60s. Get the cats out enjoying the sunshine. Not quite harassing me yet, but nice shiny car from the car wash downtown. So these impatiens are still doing great. Nice and bright. Good size, filling up that corner space. Bigger than Bilbo. The dahlia is doing good. It was top heavy. We learned that we shouldn't let the stems get this long. So next year we will do better. But the flowers still seem pretty happy. This one's getting done. But we still have one up top that's getting ready to open, just starting to open. And one over here, yet to open. And I think that's it on here. Nope, I stand corrected. There's a little one over here that can start too. We're probably going to leave the hummingbird feeders up for one more week. We haven't seen hummingbirds for at least a week, so they've probably started their migration from here. But there may be ones further up north that are heading down, and we'll be happy to get a quick drink of energy on their way. So these hydrangea, look at the color in there. You want a picture with the hydrangea? Yeah, Bilbo. Okay. And that one actually has a little more green than white color off there. But look at, it's like the bush that keeps on giving color-wise throughout the season. All right, so let's take a look at the Veggie Garden. We're still getting peppers. I never did find out what that variety was. And we're still getting cabbages. We pulled another one this week. Still got peppers growing back there. More flowers, more little ones. And still got a couple on here to get a little bit bigger. Well, we're over here now, kitty cat. And then we had a little bit of an exciting development with the okra. So these pods here finally started growing longer on everything. Right here it is halfway through September, and the okra is finally starting to do something. And those are flower pods. You can see right in there. See if the camera will focus with this light and stuff. But yep, so it's just starting to open with a flower. And we'll just have to play the timing game, and if it's getting close, we'll try to tent it if we get a frost. Speaking of which, this morning it was 38 degrees out. About as low as it got. These are slowly turning a little darker, so we can get the seeds out of there. The ones in the back, the red ones from earlier in the season, those are ready to pull. Little bit of life left, these last group of lilies here. Those were blooming this week. But as you can see, the ones from early in the summer are already gotten woody. So this Mexican sunflower that we've been watching all year, it finally got tall. This is about my waist level. Got a blossom there, and there's another one to go there, and one to go there. And probably one in there too. So that's more excitement. And it doesn't look like the deer have been back, so the couple that they spared of the regular sunflowers, those are being allowed to dry. So that'll be a little bit of a treat for the birdies. The color, this orange is just so pretty. When the light hits it from behind, I just love it. What are you doing, Bilbo? Hi. I swear you know when I'm doing videos, huh? Careful, that fence is not that sturdy. Why don't you just get down in the grass? Careful. Well, you're the one that jumped up there. You're making Teddy nervous. Why don't you get down? That was never intended to be a long-lasting thing. I know. Okay. You do know that there's a shelf over here that you could jump down on, right? That's a little more sturdy. Or there's a branch here. Or you could just jump on the ground. All right. I'm going to go around and look at the hydrangea bush in the back. Beautiful autumn day. Well, technically it's not yet autumn until next Thursday or this Thursday or something, but surprised. Oh, Bangor's over in the sun over by the water. Oh, yep, the blossoms are so heavy, they're all tipping over. And getting more of a blush on them. It's not shadow on there, that's the blush starting. So as long as the frost holds off, we still have, you know, maybe at least another 3 weeks to really enjoy this. And next year it's going to be even bigger. Black-eyed Susans are another really good choice for the garden. They last such a long time. These came up later than the wild ones we have in the yard. And so they're lasting, and they're still looking pretty good. I'm trying to think if overall they're lasting longer than the wild variety does, because those were hanging out for quite a while too. Moving around some pots, getting better with the sunlight and stuff. We're going to have to pick, I think, a couple of the coleus to bring in for the winter. And I got to make sure I have enough room because we're going to be bringing in a couple of those pepper plants as well. I'm not sure if we'll try to keep one of each variety but those are going to take up a lot of room, and the only room with good lighting is the room with the wood stove. So floor space is limited. You just look dry, but you're not. Maybe you were unhappy about how cold it got this morning. That's probably it, because the soil is plenty damp. You want to say hi, Bangor? No, your feedback hadn't been delivered at the post office yet when we stopped. I checked. He's been a little underweight. And we're not sure if it's just because his sister kind of steals the hay faster than he can eat it, so he doesn't get quite as much. So we're going to look into a little bit of extra nutrition. Beautiful boy. And his sister's in the shade there. I'm not sure if in the shadow she'll show up, but there she is. Miss Noelle. Alright, I'm going to finish this up. I'm trying to think of what I'm going to do. Keep a video coming out regularly once autumn is over and there's not much to show except snow. Might just be videos of me walking with Teddy up the driveway. But that's about it. The Vinca vine is doing fine, and I seem to recall last year that this stuff lasted even after the first snowfall. So, and I am being followed. Yes, Bell. Where'd your sister go? Usually she likes to harass me on these things. All right, well, September halfway over. I hope everyone is getting as good a weekend as we are. Try to enjoy it. And we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Grass is getting long back here. Gotta get to that too. So this sunflower survived the deer. It's dying off, and it looks like the birds will be able to get to that through the fence, which is good. We still have sunflowers to blossom yet on the Mexican sunflowers. There's another one ready to go. So it's really nice that these are like a bush type, because there's quite a few on there. There's a number down here to go too. Are you counting them, Bilbo? Mm-hmm. So just kind of pull back a little bit. Absolutely going to get these again. And these little ones here, they're finally putting up at the top. And that's probably just an issue of where they are with the shading. And do you think so too? Okay. You can be in charge of the sunflowers next year. How's that? So yeah, pretty happy. And this one here, out of the Mexican sunflowers, this whole one is the best. And these are just about at my chin level, these upper ones. So not a bad height. And look at that. We'll show that one around the yard when we get over there. That one finally bloomed. All right, Bilbo. Let's go through the house. Oh, running poodle.